Hello and welcome. This Positive Access Studio. I am Farah, and we have a special guest, Deputy Lord Mayor of 2024, Honore Kamengi. Thank you so much, Deputy Lord Mayor of Corkcity for 2024. And really congratulations for the position that you got recently. I am Farah from Downgate Society, and today we are in Access Studio for hearing your journey from Macaron to Ireland. And as a refugee, I know how difficult it is to leave home country. Let's see from you.
Our Farah, thank you so much for the invitation. I'm very proud. I'm very proud to be here today. I'm very proud to be here today talking to the Cork Community TV about my journey, about my own history, about my achievement. And what I want to say is I'm originally from Cameroon. I'm originally from Cameroon, and I was as everyone a young man, a young student back home in Cameroon, and then in 2002 things weren't going on well back home with me, and then I said I was at the university, but things weren't going on well. Life was tough, and then everything was not going as planned. So I say to myself that it will be a good thing if I try to get a better life for myself and a better life for my family, for my future family that was going to be looked after. So that's why I said to myself, no, I have to go, and then it happened that I was very lucky to meet someone who was, we used to back home in Cameroon, we used to have people who can organize maybe journeys for you to travel or to go and try to get your best life better in other places. So that's how it happened that I met someone who was ready to help me with the travel, and then and then you have to pay for the travel, and then try to start looking for money for my journey, and then when I got the money for the journey, I gave it to the person, and then I traveled to. He told me I was traveling somewhere, but I found myself traveling, moving to Ireland in 2002. I arrived in Ireland in 2002. And then in Cork in 2006.
Thank you so much. It is fantastic that you try to have a better life, as you mentioned, for your family and you. Can you give us a simple explanation for better life? What do you mean by better life for every person in the world, not just for yourself?
Not just for myself. A better life is, if I can take it, is to be able to look after yourself economically. Because I will not lie to you, I will not lie to anyone else, because if you are not able to pay your bills, if you are not able to go to school, if you are not able to send your children to school, if you are not able to provide education for your children, then you have problem. Then if you have problem, and the earlier you start thinking about solving these problems, I think the better you get, the better for you. Yeah. That was my case, because I saw like back home, there will be no way I can look after my family.
Thank you for this best explanation. Can we understand that how did you first get involved in the local community in Ireland?
When I moved to Ireland in 2002, I was, even back home, I was already very involved with my community. I like helping people. I like to get involved with people. I like supporting people. So when I get into Ireland, the first thing I did was I joined the Special Olympic Ireland, which I'm involved as I'm a volunteer with Special Olympic of Ireland since 2005. Yeah, so yeah, I've been working with them, and I was doing a lot of sport activity with them. I'm not in that now because I'm too busy with my new role and my new function and everything. But I'm also involved with the tidy towns. I'm involved with the Mahon tidy town. I'm involved with the Black Rock tidy towns, and I'm proud. I like to belong, and it's a good thing to belong. It's a good thing to help. It's a good thing to support the community.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Thank you so much. Did you study in Ireland too, or no?
Yeah, I just studied in Ireland. I have a degree. I have a degree in HR management.
Wow.
That I achieved in used to be CIT in Cork, but I think it's now MTU. So that was I got my degree in 2012, and yeah, I did study in Ireland. Yeah.
I would like to hear more about the difference between education system in Ireland and in your home country. Can you say a little thing about that?
Yeah, I would say education in Ireland and in my own home country where I'm coming from. I would say there's a big gap. There is a very big gap. This is because here you have the school here is everyone can. If you work hard, you can afford school. People are, you get support to go to school. You should go to school. You have equipment. If like for the scientific student, they can go to laboratory. We don't have all that back home. It's very, very difficult. Even to get, we have in my country where I'm coming from. You will not believe it. But in my country where I'm coming from, you have areas where students, you have 300 children in the same room. There is no bench. They are sitting on the floor. It's cold. It's raining, and there's no classroom. There's no teacher. There is no teacher. So there's no support for these people. That's just meanwhile over here you have teaching. You have better teacher. You have better teachers. Better teaching system. The program is there. Everything is followed well, and there is money. There's fund to support those who go to school, to support the schools, to support the teachers.
So we can understand that a best benefit that the migrants can have in Ireland is a good education system.
Definitely, yes. There's a better education system here that migrants can benefit of.
That is really important because I know in my country has the same problem as your country. And I feel by my own self when I attended in the classes here, I can understand that how it is a big gap between my country and here, and how we can have a good, optimistic future for our next generation that we have in Ireland.
Absolutely. I just want to add. I just want to complete on that, Farah. That in my country, as you were saying, when people graduate, there's no work for them. Back home, there is no work. People are graduating master 2, they can't get a job.
Yeah.
Which is it's a big problem. Yeah, it's a big problem.
Yes, it is the same problem, unfortunately, in many countries, especially in your country and my country too. And for us, the women are limited and they cannot go to public or speaking like now I'm speaking with you, or they cannot go to a school and university. But here we have lots of opportunity, and this is the best things that we can find here. The next question that came in my mind is, I read something about your family, that you have a wife and 2 beautiful daughters. And can you say in a simple things that how is the support of women in your life?
Thank you. That's a very good question. Yeah, I'm married to my wife, Vivian. And then we met in Cork. Oh, sorry, not in Cork. We met in Ireland. I want to say in Waterford City.
Okay.
Yeah, in 2000 and I think 2003. There I met Vivian in Waterford, and then we got married. We got married in 2005, and then we moved to Cork in 2006. And our 2 daughters, Sonia is the first one, and Paris is the second one. They're all born in Cork.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so they all went to school in Cork, and Sonia is now she's studying abroad. She studied medicine abroad in Barbados. Yes, she studied medicine. She's into her third year there. And Paris is doing the living cert this year.
Great.
Yeah, so it's a busy time at home.
So you could make a better life for them. That's clear.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks.
It is a reality that people in new countries or new places, they face lots of challenges. Besides all of the good things that you said, there was any difficulties or challenges that you face in Ireland, especially the first time that you are here, or how you could pass that difficulties or challenges?
Oh yeah, that's a very good question, Farah. When I moved to Ireland in 2002, I was coming from Cameroon. You know, Cameroon is my home. Back home is different from here. My first challenge, if I can say, the big challenge that I had here was the language barrier.
Really?
Yeah, the language barrier, because yeah, I'm coming from my country. I know Cameroon is bilingual, English and French, but the accent is different. Yeah, so when I arrived here in 2002, I had that problem of hearing, trying to understand what people was telling me, but I keep practicing. I keep practicing. It wasn't easy. Maybe I'm not perfect yet, but I continue to practice. And the other things, my first language is French.
Oh.
Yeah, because Cameroon is bilingual French and English, and I'm coming from the French part of Cameroon. Yeah, so my first language is French. So that's why I found it a bit hard to get used to the English here. But I keep practicing, and thank God I'm getting used to. Yeah, the other issue was the food. Yeah, when back home we have our own way of eating. Here is different, and then I have to get used to as well. And then I got used to, and now I'm happy eating mashed potatoes, gravy sauce. So I love them, and I love the food now. Yeah, and the other issue was the weather. The weather was, oh my God, when I came here back home, the weather back home is Cameroon is hot and raining season.
Okay.
Just the two. There's nothing else. And the rainy season is between 3 and 4 months. So the rest of the year is very hot. Yeah, it's very, very hot. So when I came here, oh my God, the cold and sometimes the snow. So I was like, oh, am I going to stay here? But I adapt. I have to change all my costume, wearing jacket, and trying to stay warm all the time.
Waterproof.
Yes, correct. And now I got used to, and now I'm okay. I'm loving it. Yeah.
That's good. And the other things that I'm excited to hear for the migrants, especially, it is so hard for finding their first job in a new country. And can I understand about you how you get your first job and how was on duration, how was for that, and how helped you for the next communication and next connection with the Irish community?
Yeah. Thank you, Farah. The main reason why we moved from Waterford with my wife, from Waterford to Cork was because she got a job as at the Cork airport.
Oh.
As the passenger service agent. Yeah, at that time we didn't know if she was going to like the job or not. But we said okay, and then she first moved over here, and then I stayed back in Waterford we had Sonia at that time. We had our daughter Sonia, so I stayed back in Waterford a couple of months, and then she came, and then she tried, and then she said, okay, we have to move in Cork, all of us, and then we moved to Cork, all of us, and then when I arrived here, Sonia was a small baby, and then Lillian had a job, and then we said, okay, she should work, and then I was minding the baby, and then she was going to work, and then myself, and then after some few years, I said, okay, listen, a man cannot stay at home like that, because where I'm coming from in Africa, Cameroon, the man is the head of the family, and the man has to work to provide for the family.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, I have to look for a job as well. I first go to college, and then I got the degree, and I have to look for a job. I got a job with I saw the advertisement in Post. Yeah, I think they were in 2008. They were looking for post person for post people. Sorry, and then I applied for the position. I was called for the interview. Yeah, I went to the interview. It was successful, and then they said they will get back to me. I waited, and then one morning I just got a phone call from one of the managers of Anpol. I said, okay, I'm starting next week.
I can understand how happy you were at that time.
So he said to me, I'm starting next week. Is that okay with me? I said, okay. I'm very happy here. And then my wife was going to work, and then when she came back to us, at least I got a phone call from Anpol. They said the interview and all the process was successful, so I'm going to start the job with Anpol next week. And she was like, oh, are you going to work with Anpol? I said, yes. Anpol, you know what? In 2008, Anpol was very, very not easy to get, easy job to get.
I know.
So she was very happy, and then was a bit of dancing in the house because of the job and because of the position with Anpol. And then I started on the Monday. And then up to today, it's 17 years I've been working with Anpol. Yeah, 14 as a postman in Douglas, Rochestown, and the last 3 into the management. Yeah. So that's how I
you made a good progress.
Yes, it's correct. So
and also you made a good connection from that time.
Yes, absolutely, a very good connection. Yeah.
And you think that helped you for this position also now, or no, for the connection or network that you made on that time?
Oh yeah. I think you get my involvement with people, serving the people every morning, connecting them, bringing their mail to them, bringing their parcels to them every morning for 10 euros over 11, 30. So I think that it was very helpful for the position that I'm into now. Yes, definitely. Yeah.
So that does mean that the first step is so important.
Yes, correct. The first step is very, very, very important. So no matter what they say, no matter what you do in life, do it with your full heart, and you will get reward. I think that's my case. Yeah.
We know that the politics is huge and also the important area of the job. And how or why you get interested to involve in the politics in Ireland?
Yeah, I will not lie to you, Farah. When I came to Ireland, or before getting involved, I was not too into politics. Yeah, I was not too into politics. I was not a fan of politics. But as I say, things happen in life that you never plan for, and it's my case. Yeah, it's my case because I've always been a sympathizer of the Green Party. Yeah, and then it happened that in 2017, in 2007, because we moved to Cork in 2006, and then in 2007, I went with a friend to Dunboy, the actual Lordmayor. It was the Green Party TD at the time. So my friend had a problem, and he said, okay, I should go with him, accompany him to. He wants to meet a TD, so to try to help him with his issues. And then we went to met Dunboy. I think Dunboy's office was in Douglas Street, and that time he had his office there. So when there, we met Dunboy, and Dunboy was very helpful to my friend. And then I was like, oh my God, so there's some politician that can be so helpful to people again in this world. That's a good thing. And then that's how I became connected with the Green Party, because I found out that Dunboy was for the Green. There was Green Party, and I became connected with the Green Party. But I was not involved. with the Green Party until 2002. In 2002, when I decided to say, okay, now I have children. I have to think about my children and their future. I have to think about what kind of environment they will live in. And then I said, okay, I have to leave a safe planet to my own children. I have to leave a safe planet to the future generation. And only the Green Party could tick that box to me. And then I say, okay, now I have to leave. I have to leave. I have to make Cork a better place of living for all of us. And the Green Party at that time in 2022, they were very open to support minority background. Yeah, into it. They were encouraging minority background people to join them, encouraging minority background people they were encouraging diversity, encouraging inclusion. So that's where it happened. I got in contact with the chair of the Green Party in Cork. His name is Owen Murphy. I got in contact with Owen Murphy, and it happened that he spoke to me and explained to me that listen, as a Green Party, they try to encourage to get a minority background candidate to represent the minority people in the election. So that's how it's okay, no problem. And then the fact that I already saw a picture of the council, city council, and out of the 31 councillors, there were no diversity. So at the time, I said to myself, I have to change. I have to do something about it. And then when I met Owen, it was like, okay, this is where there was some connection between the two projects. So that's why I said, okay, I will join the Green Party. I will come into politics, and that's how I find myself in politics.
It's amazing that how we can be stronger, but we can be together and help another. This is amazing. And for my own experience, I found that having a support in a new country is so important, because at the first way, when I arrived, I remember my friends that were supporting me, and that was something that I motivated to continue and to find myself in a new environment. And how did you make this connection or network? There was any key friendship or network for you in Ireland?
Yeah, we have a Cameroon community here. We have a Cameroon community in Dublin. We have recently in August I was at one of the functions of the Cameroon community in Dublin. There I was invited there because they have a football tournament every year in August. The first weekend of the month of August, there is a big gathering in Dublin, and there are teams coming from all over the world, Germany, England, France, Italy, Ireland. So it's a big gathering there, big celebration. So so this kind of event is helping with the connection as well. And we have the Cork Cameroon football team in Cork. We have the Cork community. We have the Cork Cameroon community that is here as well, which I'm connected with. And I still have cousins. I still have family back home, where they keep the links. Yeah, the link and still there. Yeah.
Okay, so your favorite sport is football?
Yeah, my favorite sport is football. Yes.
Okay, that is good. It is that your journey is inspiring me, Ivan, and it is fantastic that from where did you start and now where you are. It shows that the hard working is so important, and even having consistency is the key of, I think, the success. And can you say what will be your advice for the young generation, especially, and also for the migrants, for the people that they are faced with challenges for achieving their goal?
Oh yeah, thank you, Farahnaz. That's a very good question. As I tell, if I even say to the student in school before I came into the studio here, I'll tell them that they have to challenge themselves. They have to believe in themselves, because if you don't challenge yourself, you're not going to be afraid. You're not going to achieve anything, and they shouldn't be afraid of failure. Like in my case. It happened that in 2022, I look at a photo of Cork City Council, and there were no diversity in our city council.
Yeah.
And then I said to myself that it is not right. It doesn't reflect Cork population, because Cork population is diverse, it's multicultural. Our city council wasn't.
On that time.
On that time, in 2022. As I challenged myself to change that. I challenged myself to change that. I challenged myself to do something about it.
This means that if we have belief on ourselves, we can do even the impossible.
Absolutely, absolutely. I challenge myself to change that. Now, knowing what I want to change Cork City Council, I have to organize and plan to go and get it. Because that'll be your next. If you know what you want, now you have to organize and plan to how to go and get it. And part of the planning now was to do the canvassing.
So you are continuing for achieving more and more.
Correct. Organize. I did canvass for 14 months. Yeah. I knocked out over $15,000. Yeah. Asking for votes. I canvassed from rural to city.
It's a stay forth,
yeah. And I will tell you that I even knocked at lot of doors of residents who are living in the house for 30, 40, almost 40 years. They've never seen any of their local representative. I was the first person to knock at their door and check on them.
You tried your best.
Yeah, and they really appreciate that. They really appreciate that. I was very smiling, telling me their story, that they never met any of their representatives. I was the first to knock on their door and check on them. That's true story. And that's what I went through. I knocked at Mayor Martin's door twice. Yeah, campus. The second time he was sitting in the house. I didn't come out to meet me, but
that's good. Thank you for being honest. That's good. That is the best thing that we can learn.
So hard work. We have to work hard. We have to challenge ourselves. And we don't have to be afraid of failures. If we fail, there's no problem. We start again and again. Yeah. I was very lucky. My first time standing, I got elected.
Yeah.
I got elected, and then I got elected as the first Black person in Cork City Council. After I don't know how many years, 1,000, 2,000 years that Cork City exists. So, and then the same month I was elected the first black deputy Lordmayor of Cork City. So we don't be afraid of challenge. Don't be afraid of failure. Don't say, oh no, I might not do it, or no. You never work hard and leave the rest to God.
Yeah.
Work hard and leave the rest to God. And don't think, oh, this and that. No. In my case, I told the student again earlier this morning. When I moved to Ireland in 2002, I knew nobody. I didn't know any politician. I didn't go to any political school. I'm not coming from a dynasty. I'm not coming from a rich family.
Yeah.
I believe in myself. I believe in me.
It is the key.
Correct. I believe in me that I want to do something and I must do it. And I didn't sit in my house and waiting for the thing to happen. I went out looking for it, despite all the haters that I was getting online.
Yeah, you clearly say that we should go and try for ourselves. No one can help us if we cannot help ourselves.
Absolutely. And that is, I said to my head, I'm right. Yes, I'm writing my own history, and I'm proud of writing my own history, because nobody will write my history for me, or nobody will write my history for you, Farah.
Yeah, exactly.
We have to write our. Nobody will write our history. We have to write our own history. We have to leave something to the future generation. There is a lot out there to be achieved. People just need to challenge themselves and say, okay, I want to do this, and be focused on what we want to do.
Thank you. That is good. Just a short question that from your perspective, the age, gender, or nationality can have effect for a success of a person, or no?
For me, the sex, age, and I know people almost sorry about diversity, inequality, or inequality, or inequity. All this, I don't. For me, hard work is a key. If you are, if you can say, if you're a lady, or if you're a man, or if you're a woman, or if you are from the LGBT community, or if you are black, or if you are white, if you don't work hard, you will not get the result. Yeah. If you work hard, you will achieve something. I know sometimes it's not easy, but it's just like everything. There are challenges.
Yeah. And for last part, just I want to hear very brief about your achievement in this period that you are working as a Deputy Lordmayor of Corkcity, and also your future view for the Corkcity as a better city. You mentioned in every interview that you had.
Yeah, definitely. I want to see Cork a better place of living. After here, I have a meeting with I'm meeting with the Minister of, if I can say, the Minister of Transport. Ryan is coming to Cork today, so I'm going to meet with him and with the NTA and the Bus Connect officials, because we have to sort out the post. It's totally unfair that in 2024, in a city like Cork, people cannot rely on the bus to go to school, on the bus to go back to work, to go back home, or on the bus to go to work and go back home after work. That's wrong. Something is wrong. Cork is a big city. Cork, we have a lot of people living here. We have a lot of people who want to use the public transport, who want to follow, who don't want to be driving their car every morning. And it's up to us to fix that for them. People want to follow. People want to jump in. But we have to give them the means of following and the means of jumping in. So I think for me, fixing the public transport is one of my big priorities. Mm-hmm. And if you fix the transport, you're going to fix the problem of the housings, because they are linked. If you build houses without roads, you will get some trouble tomorrow morning. So before you build houses, you should make sure you have the road where people can drive to go to, or people can, where the buses can move around easily. We have to make priorities. And making priorities is putting people first. We have to put people first. It's very important. And that is my message to women. We have to put people first. I don't buy this idea of always Dublin is the main focus. Everything is to be in Dublin. No, Cork, we are big enough to look after ourselves in Cork. We can start our own project, and other cities will follow us. We have to take the lead. Mm-hmm. We don't have to be following other people all the time, or wait before they do something before we know. We are big enough to look after ourselves. And in the other aspect of your questions, yeah, as a deputy lawmayor, I'm very enjoying it now. It's true. At the start, it was a bit like, I said, how is it going to be? How is it going to be? Am I going to like not? But I think I'm enjoying it now. Yeah, I'm representing the lawmayor and Corkcity when the lawmayor is not available. I'm representing the lawmayor and Corkcity locally, because nationally I've attended a lot of events in Cork, in Dublin, a lot of functions, and even internationally. I was in Coventry 3 weeks ago to meet with the Coventry Irish Society. Yeah, they were very proud to see me. They were very happy to see me. Just that, sorry, they said to me, next time I have to come back with the Cork accent. So I said, I'll practice. Do my best to come back with the Cork accent next time.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your inspiration story, and also giving hope to others, especially to young generation and to migrants. Finally, I want to have a brief message of you for our people that they are reaching us.
Thank you, Farah. That's a very good question. Finally, I just want to add that I want my election, I want my achievement to serve as a pathway to the future generation. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So that is all for today, Access Studio Episode. Thank you for being with us and watching. Thanks.